Hello. Oh, dragon. Hello, welcome. Howdy. Good day. Oh, dragon. Welcome. Dragon. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing great. Hello. My name's Bill Bull. We're back. We're live. We're ready to go one more time with Drakkhen. I'm really excited to play this game. I've been thinking about it all day. It's so cool. Um, November 4th, 2020. I don't know why I decided to start saying the date, but we're going to say the date every time I start a stream. Welcome. Hey, Chubo, good to see you. Gonna play some more Drakkhen today. Hey, Wraithwall. Uh, I think we're gonna finish the game probably pretty quickly today. This may be a relatively short stream. Put that back there. Microphone's acting up. So maybe a relatively short stream. I've collected. Here's my. You can't read this. Here's my notes. I've collected all the jewels except for one. I mean, this doesn't make any sense to you. I've X'd out dragons I've slain. I put dots next to dragons that are friendly. There's one jewel tier magic thing to collect. Drakkhen. And we save the game right outside the final dungeon. So I think it'll be, well, final dungeon. I'm assuming it's the final dungeon. I think it'll be pretty quick and easy to just charge in, slaughter the final Drakkhen, and then I don't actually know what's going to happen after that. I think after that I have to go to the flashing lights and do something there. Take off, maybe strip naked and present myself to the gods of dragon. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get to that point. It dawned on me today while I was at work. My thoughts were consumed with thoughts of Drakkhen. You know, it just naturally happens to people. It dawned on me just how radically different the gameplay experience is when playing this game on Super Nintendo compared to a home computer version. Now, I have not played the home computer versions. The Super Nintendo one right there is the only one I've played. And my experience with Drakkhen has been it's a very straightforward game. You get told where to go, explicitly where to go. You know, dragon. Well, you start the game in front of a castle, so obviously the game's prompting you to go into that castle. You go in, you meet a dragon, he tells you to go visit his sister to the east. So, you know, you open the manual, look at the map, see, oh, yep, castle's right there. Press the select button in the game, orient yourself, and go. The home computer version did not have an in-game map or an in-game compass. That one, I guess those two features radically changed the experience of playing the game Drakkhen. Because I was just trying to picture myself leaving that first castle, being told to go to the east to visit the sister. And it dawned on me there's no way to know which way's east in the game. Like, basically, you'd leave the castle and, okay, how do I know where east is? What is this vast 3D world? And so you just walk in a direction, I suppose? You find a road and then just follow it? But of course, the game is split into those different sections, the 4 different areas. And at the start of the game, if you try and leave the forest zone, Old Man appears and tells you your body's too weak. You can't go. But there's no like line that you're visibly crossing. So while randomly exploring, attempting to find the east, you would bump into invisible barriers and be told you can't go that way. It would be incredibly confusing and disorienting just attempting to navigate to the first castle. And then from there, you're told to go back to the first castle. Easy enough. And then go up to the marshland and go to the ice. You have no frame of reference to find any of this stuff. It basically, the PC version is a much more immersive, exploratory get lost in the world experience, where I can easily see the amount of time it takes to finish the PC version being in like the 20 or 30-hour range, with the vast majority of that time spent wandering around the world trying to get your bearings, maybe hand drawing your own map. Like, you'd really have to learn the landmarks, the roads, the trees, everything. It would be insanely different. Super Nintendo, just press select. Oh, there's my map. I'm facing south. Okay, let's turn to the right. Alright, now I'm going west. Cool. Let's go west. There it is. And you just go right where you need to go. Now, having said that, now that I've played the Super Nintendo version, I don't think I could ever get that intended experience if I were to go back to the PC version, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, kind of a relief. Because I don't know how much fun that would be. You also have to put it into context. 1989 is when the home computer version was released. At that time, large 3D worlds like this were unheard of. So simply the novelty, the innovative world that you're exploring would be enough at the time period to really drive you to want to play and explore, because it's just so cool and so brand new, and what lurks around the corner over here. Anyway, I digress. I think about these things while I'm at work. Let's play the video game. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna finish the game pretty quickly today. Timer set. Chats. Oh, yep, we're all good to go. Let's grab the controller. I'm curious about this wizard. Like, in the background there, you've got the wizard summoning the dragon with the 8 tear stones and like the bloody altar. I wonder if we're ever going to actually see that in game. You can see off to the left there's Stonehenge. I've seen references in game to Stonehenge. Did I write it down? No, I did not. But that could just be lore. Remember that all is as the Phoenix. Resume timer. Let's go. See, I know now, having played this game for a while. I think I know. This way is east, I believe. No, I think this is west. Because you can use the mountains on the horizon to orient yourself. Of course, there doesn't seem to be any reference in-game to the fact that the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So you just have to kind of assume that holds true and then work with that. But I wonder if you could like use the mountains. They seem to be spaced out kind of evenly. Oh, maybe not. Like, you could use the mountains on the horizon as like degrees on a compass, almost. And perhaps the stars are in fixed spots, so you could also navigate by the stars at nighttime. But yeah, playing this on the home computer, it would be an incredibly different experience than this. So this is the castle I need to go into. Last time I tried to go in here, I just couldn't. Yeah, the troops are blocking the way. Without a permit, you cannot pass. However, one time I attempted to go in and I could. So I'm pretty sure it's just a time of day thing. I have to wait for the right time of day and then I can enter. So I'm just standing still, letting time pass. Just enjoy the music for a moment. Let me see. So this is the castle of Drakkhen. Drakkhen, the final dragon of the Fire Alliance. This is the leader of the Fire Alliance. Drakkhen, I believe he led his army and killed Drakkhen. I could be mistaken. It's very easy to mix up these dragons. Basically, there's only 3 dragons left alive at this point. 4 dragons left alive. 3 good ones and 1 evil one. And the goal is to go slaughter this last evil dragon. Let's see if I can enter now. Okay, not yet. I'm a little surprised I haven't gotten into an encounter. So there you have the sun rising from out of that mountain. It rises from that same mountain range every morning, so you know that that is the east. But again, there's no in-game reference that the sun rises in the east. You just have to guess. Okay, let's try it now. Nope. Maybe midday I can go in. Alright, let's try now. The sun's gone. Save here. Nope. So I was able to enter this castle once. I got here and I couldn't get in, so I thought I must be missing something. So I went wandering, checked out all these different inns, etc's. These are more of an etc. than an inn. Checked out these ones. I walked all the way up here. Came back down here, died a couple times, had to go to the Anak Shrine, come back, Anak Shrine back. One time I thought, you know what, let's just try and re-enter, and lo and behold, it worked. So it must be... I'm thinking it has to do with the time of day. I'm just gonna keep trying this. Blocked away. There is no permit. You cannot get a permit. You cannot obtain permission. I mean, I don't know why I can't just cut down the guards. I've slaughtered literal dragons. I don't think 2 guards would pose much of a challenge. Okay, not yet. Maybe it's evening time. Maybe that's when I can get in. Maybe I need to spin in a circle once. And go. Nope. So again, this is pretty much all I have left to do in the game. Go into this castle, this awesome pyramid, this ziggurat. But the guards block my way. So I'm waiting to see if the sun appears at the top of the screen. It must be getting close to afternoon. Let's just keep trying. You know, every 15 to 20 seconds, just gotta try again. Eventually I'll make it in. I think. I hope. Now usually you can encounter monsters just by standing still. Like, time's constantly passing. A little surprised that monsters haven't shown up. But that's a good thing, because monsters can be very deadly. Especially because some of my party members are pretty weak. Troops blocked the way. Hey, Matt McGrath, welcome. A good day. Hope you're doing well today. We're just standing still. This is how you play Drakkhen. You just stand still. I'm trying to enter this castle. And I think I can only enter it at a very specific time of day. Because there was another castle in the desert. The bottom left, or I guess I should call it the dungeon. The bottom left dungeon. You can only enter that one just as morning breaks. So this one might be the opposite, like just before sunset, or maybe just after sunset. Oh, okay, there's the sun starting to go down. Let's check now. Troops block the way. Just watching the sun. Very peaceful, very relaxing. Preparing ourselves for the slaughter that will commence as soon as we enter this dungeon. Troops block the way. Okay. Save. Ooh, sunset. Very pretty. Okay, go. It's raining very hard outside. I can hear it. Perhaps once the music changes, it's getting dark. This is like a very narrow window. Troops block the way. What's going on? I thought it was during the day when I was able to get in last time. I don't recall. Hey, Soda Pagoda. Yes, those are dragon swords. The most powerful sword in all of the realm. Let's try this again. What's wrong with Dora's leg? She has like red pixels. I think she's been sunburnt. Let's lose some LP. Welcome. Hak hak Drakkhen. Okay, maybe now. Let me in. I don't know how to get in. I may have missed my opportunity, or I may be just missing something. Let me in. You just waste your points. I mean, that's all they're there for, is to be wasted. You bought some frandanas. You got some delicious food. They are quite delicious. Is this the darkest it gets? This is not working out the way I was expecting. Maybe I need to go around to the backside. Oh, it turned! The entire pyramid turned around with me. Oh, okay, it worked. I'm not gonna ask questions. We made it. You have entered the court of the Prince of Fire and Death, Drakkhen. The epic finale. Oh, I'm excited. Let's cast light. Cast light. Look, a strong energy field blocks your way. A voice calls from somewhere. Touch my sign. So we are in the fire realm. The sign of fire is the regular, standard triangle right here. 2 paths to travel, left and forward. Let's look at this wall emblem. Okay, there's nothing unusual. I'm gonna start going to the left. So the goal is to find Hazholken himself and just straight up kill him. Oh! Aren't you the humans haunted by Prince Hazholken? Prince Hazholken will be pleased to know we have you in our hands. Will he now? You're dead. I forgot to set my party's tactics. It's ready the fireball spell. Hoboken can continue to shoot your bow and arrow. That's all I need to do. Look at the room. Let's go left. Nothing unusual. Doors are locked. That won't stop us. Dora the Explorer. Just cast unlock. One of these dudes. I remember his face. I know I saw him in Princess Hagka's castle. Princess Hagka, who's that? Hagka is the water princess. Oh, okay, Hagka. Hagka was the one that was sitting in the chair. I vaguely remember her. What? I've broken into Prince Hazholken's castle and gained his confidence. Troops, now that you're here, the end of the Fire Allies is near. At noon, something important will take place in the so-called Blind Hall. That sounds important. He literally says it's important. Noon. Blind Hall. Beyond that, I know nothing more. I must complete my mission here for Princess Hagka. Glory to her! See ya. So that guy was on our side. Because Princess Hagka is one of the few Drakkhen that's still alive. Yeah, she's on our side. She's part of the 9th tier allies. Look at the room. Oh, hey, buddy. In this sacred room, you must kneel and pray to the gods, you dirty dogs! You've offended the primordial gods, for that you must die. Uh-oh. I might die. Okay. Well, let's just move on. Pretend like nothing happened. Okay. Never mind me. I don't want to die. Nothing unusual here. But let's just mosey on. You're humans! How brazen and stupid of you to appear. I'll punish you. Will you now? Okay, you're dead. Can I give that to anybody? Kaboom might be able to use... Yeah! Up to 40 defense. She is still fragile and will die in one blow. But that's fine. I feel like I'm going the right way. Like, this definitely seems to be leading to something. Who are you? I'm busy preparing dinner. Would you like to chat? Get out of here. If you don't leave, I'll serve you as the main course. Oh, okay. You're dead. It didn't have to come to it, but... oh, too late. There's no need for this wanton bloodshed. Mayhem. Must we always resort to violence? These locked doors. It's kind of silly that they give you the unlock spell. It costs 1 MP. Your MP constantly regenerates. And they throw all these locked doors in. Ooh. Nothing unusual. Oh, there should be something unusual. There's a red dot here. Perhaps I need to go to the other side. Words are carved in the coffin. Remorse. Must be accepted. Earlier, I'm trying to remember which castle exactly. I think it was in Kuz Castle, the one in the very northwest corner of the island. I found an inscription that said, "Seek 8 spells hidden in the heart of the riddles carved into the stone coffin buried in the tombs below." And in that castle, I found 2 coffins just like this with words inscribed upon them. Now I found 2 more coffins with words, so that gives me 4 of the potentially 8 spells. So we need to find more coffins with words inscribed upon them. Hopefully they're all in this castle. I might need to go back to other castles and explore them. Pure, clear water fills the marble pool. Ooh, smoke element. Doors are locked. Ooh, armor. It is empty file. It is dragon sword. I wonder if she can use dragon sword. Ooh, she can. Let's drop some stuff here. Drop the short sword, as well as the jacket. Hopefully her gear does not break. Hey Bud Bundy, welcome. This is an excellent game. Okay, she can't wear any of the dragon gear, so we'll pass it over to Hobo Ken. Drop his dagger. Drop his shirt. I don't know if Ken will be able to equip it either, but give it to him to see. Nope. Oh well, I could sell this stuff if I happen to come across a merchant. Oh, that's the end of the line. Just more gear. There could be a fantasy wall. I have encountered a couple fantasy walls. This is not one of them. So now we backtrack. You know what game I need to play? Superhero League of Hoboken. Hoboken. I want to play that game. That Legend Entertainment, like, RPG. The game looks super cool. I've actually never played any games from Legend Entertainment. I should probably change that. Yeah, the Steve Moretsky one, exactly. It looks really fun. It was an early game that Hippolito streamed, very early on his adventure quest. Okay, let's try and satisfy old man. You must kneel and pray to the gods, you dirty dogs. Use the altar. Or the pew? Is that a bench? Use this. Pick it up. Yeah, screw you, buddy. Okay, this is my ally. I believe I entered this room from the right side, going left. So let's go up now. Yeah, this is new. Nothing unusual. This is a very empty castle. It's very menacing how empty it is. It's very disconcerting. Fireplace? It's a very locked castle indeed. I must have... The master is busy. He has no time to spare for you. Oh, you're dead. Alright, got cheap little buckler. Old Macintosh adventure. Ooh. What? Ronald McDonald, Mayor McCheese, and Happy Meal Big Mac are registered trademarks of McDonald's. Popeye, Bluto, The Terminator, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, registered trademarks of their respective companies. It's on the title screen. Oh, that's incredible. There's an entire universe of Macintosh exclusive games that I have not even began to plumb the depths of. There is worlds of wonder on the Macintosh. I just wish... I mean, I know you can figure it out. I just haven't dedicated the time to it. I just wish Macintosh emulation was more accessible. it's just a pain. Like, you have different file formats, then you have to like convert files to old Macintosh format. Like if you open them in Windows, it just ruins the files entirely. Or I don't know. It's quite a hassle. But there are Mini VMac is the one I dabbled with, but never. I haven't put too much time into it. What's that game called? The Fool's Errand? Is that what it's called? Gosh, I gotta look it up. It's like an old black and white Macintosh game. Fool's Errand? Yeah, that's what it's called. 1987 computer game by Cliff Johnson. A meta puzzle game with storytelling, visual puzzles, and a cryptic treasure map. It looks really cool. That's one I really want to play. Where it's like, there's a bunch of just individual, isolated puzzles that you have to solve, like word puzzles, classic puzzles of that type. And then they all kind of coalesce into this overarching puzzle that you have to solve with this map. It looks really cool. It's very creative and ambitious, and that's exactly what I like. A CHX John, welcome. Stuck Thread, welcome. Ann K is the expert. There's I don't remember his name. Phil. He does the Obscuratory, a Twitch channel called the Obscuratory. He also has a blog called the Obscuratory. He's very well versed and he's dived very deep into Macintosh games. So he's another person to get in touch with. There's just so many wonderful gaming experiences out there. Ah! You're the humans being hunted by Lord Drakkhen. There's a reward on your heads. I'm going to get that reward. No, you're not, buddy. I want to explode. Oh, okay, you're dead. You're dead. Oh, I got paralyzed. Yeah, the interesting thing with like Macintosh, old Macintosh games especially, is the Macintosh was released with the mouse, and accessibility and mouse-driven content was a big selling point. It was marketed towards creative types, using like visual design and word processing and that sort of thing. So a lot of the games that were developed specifically for the old Macintosh had a very different style compared to old DOS games. Again, it's something I really want to dive deep into, just haven't really dedicated myself to it yet. Guards! Some humans are lurking about! He's dead. Look at these encounters. These encounters are just ridiculous. Okay, this looks imposing. I think we're getting close. Climb the stairs, ascending to the next level. Yeah, there's Macintosh ports of old Sierra games as well, and those look really cool because they have a mouse input as well as a text parser. So you can kind of combine the two to play your old King's Quest and Space Quest and what have you. It's all black and white. Oh, the only good human's a dead one, so we want you to be good. Oh. Broke the buckler. And he's dead. Might and Magic 1 on Mac plays Three Stooges sounds when you bump into walls. Oh, that'd be cool. One of these days, I want to play Might and Magic. And Wizardry. I want to play all the games. Although I'd likely play Might and Magic and Wizardry. I probably would play the Apple II versions. Oh, this is a room bereft of anything important. Is this friend? Friend? Foe? Oh, you're dead. Locked doors. Here he is. So, vermin, you came so far to help the humans. Relax, your journey is over. You will die here. Let's get him. Oh, okay. One shot. He's dead. At Hosholkin's defeat, the priest of the plains shrine appeared. Priest of the plains shrine. That shouldn't be an apostrophe there. Okay. Thank you, humans. The root of evil has been destroyed. Now you only need to go to the island's center. And there you can convert the 8 gems to the 9th tier. Then the supreme gods will save this dragon world as well as yours. Okay, well, let's go. I'm pretty sure I one-shot the final boss of the game. Like, I think Bilbo killed him in one blow. Alright. New music. Check it out. All 8 tiers. Okay, let's try and navigate by the stars. So this is west. I need to go to the north. So I'm facing west, so we need to turn to the right, probably about here, and go beyond the castle. Probably about this direction. Dragon, please don't. No, dragon. Dragon, I want to run away. You're gonna butt bomb me. Run! Run! Okay, thank you. Okay, I can see, fortunately. Nope, nope, not good. Gosh darn it. Just laughs jovially as he slaughters my party member. Okay, so we've made it to the forest realm. The Anak Shrine should be... just a little bit more to the north, and then I turn west. I think this road might even lead to it. I don't know, I don't think I'm quite far enough to the north. Like, this is what you would have to do playing this game in its original incarnation. Without maps or anything like that. That would be such a different experience. It still just boggles my mind how incredibly different this game is simply by adding a map. A map and a compass. This one screen right here changes the entire game dynamic. I'm going to the Anak Shrine. I have to bring my entire party to the finale. I can't just leave Hobo Ken dead. Wait. What is this? Is this the ruins of what's-her-face? Is this Hordka's castle? The ruins of it? I don't think I've ever actually seen that before. Or is that actually the Anak Shrine? It's ascended? It's descended? It's gone? It blew up? Oh, no, it's right here. I don't know if I'm gonna play the original or not. Like, I kind of want to. But having played this already, and already having a feel for the land and the layout, I don't think it'd be quite the same. So likely I won't play it. There's already plenty of games to play. Who knows, maybe if I ever run out of game to play, I'll revisit Drakkhen for the Atari ST. I do want to play Eternom. Eternom is Infogrames' game that uses this similar engine. It has the same vast 3D world like this, but it's an adventure game rather than an RPG. That one looks really cool. And of course, Dragon View. I do want to play Dragon View. I know. There's no end to the game. Game does not end. There is infinite game. I know. Dragon View was entirely Chemco, but that's what makes it interesting to me. Save. So let's see if I have to strip naked. I smacked the microphone, I'm sorry. As you hold up the 8 gems to the sky, 4 dragons descend. The blinding rays of light given off by the dragons creates the 9th teardrop. The dragons speak, all things begin and end with this, our good land. The light teardrop, the atom's chaos, the sacred flame of thousands of lives. It sends the army of chaos, lights the night, and returns order to the world. The 4 pairs of dragons melt into one, and each plays its own role. You humans have acted with great wisdom and courage. Your valiant efforts have restored justice. Now, return to your own world. Tell your people this. To fight with dragons means the destruction of your future and your lives. Now, another great challenge awaits you. There we go. Pause timer. We did it. Richard Botte, Michel Royer, Lauren Salmeron. I can't pronounce French. I'll stop. Sorry. sound effects version of Drakkhen. Hironori Nakamoto. What? I didn't see this guitar. The thrash metal. Oh, Samutani. What? These credits. Masatoshi Satuo. Sueda Kosei. This is a jammin' beat here. Grind King Kamigaki. Plus, don't forget NYB products. Oh, come on. Hiroyuki Masuno? Is that the actual musical composer? Because musical composer did an incredible job with this game. Text designer, not so much of a good job. Although perhaps they were trying to convey this lost and confused feeling. And if that's the case, oh, Super Mike. Thank you. I mean, if that's what they were trying to convey, then they succeeded tremendously. Look at that. They hid a Chemco logo in the game world. Coming soon, Drakkhen 2. Finn. Okay, just there for the end screen. What an amazing game. The perfect ending where it locks up the console. Can't do anything. Well, there we have it. Drakkhen's over. This game is incredible. This game is amazing. It's fantastic. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's technically very incredible. Like on a technical level, this enormous 3D world that they were able to cram into a Super Nintendo cartridge, especially taking into consideration when this game was released. This is one of the first games released for the Super Nintendo. Even though it's an adaptation of a early computer game, computer RPG, it's still very good. I can see why people don't like it. I can see why for sure. Like, I had to take a page of notes, an entire page. I had to draw my own map to mark where all the different castles were. But it's also a very straightforward game. At least this version of the game is very straightforward. You get told exactly where to go and when to go there, and what to do when you go there. This game's incredible. I'm really glad I played it. I had a lot of fun. I'm a little sad it's over. It's even fairly short too. Under 10 hours. So it didn't overstay its welcome. The battles were chaotic in a good way. I mean, they weren't really chaotic in that there's a lot going on. It's chaotic in that it's out of your control what goes on. You just kind of watch what happens, and then stuff starts exploding. Sometimes your own guys. But man, this game is so cool. Thank you everybody for the GGs. Reginald Trotsfield, Steelbreaker, Heathenist, K Price, Toasted Zergling, everybody else. Thanks for watching. Yeah, Drakkhen 2 is called Dragon View, exactly. I will play Dragon View. Might be after Romancing Saga 2. Potentially. Yeah, the I love you monster. Like, the monster design is just so out there and bonkers. The stars, the constellations form into monsters and they swoop down and attack. It's just all over the place, and I love it. What a wonderful game indeed. Oh, the laughing demons. Those are the hardest enemy. The final boss died in one attack. It's kind of disappointing, but it also demonstrates just how massively powerful your parties become by the end of the game, so it's not a bad thing. Lengthwise, it's definitely no Romancing Saga. Romancing Saga overstayed its welcome, I think. As much as I like the game, I wish it would have been about 6 or 8 hours shorter. Because those last few hours, it was a bit much. Speaking of Romancing Saga, we're going to start Romancing Saga 2 next. That's going to be the next video game that I play on stream. The tentative plan is to play Romancing Saga 2 on Friday. Probably Friday. I'll take a couple days off, kind of digest the essence of Drakkhen. There's a lot to digest here. This game will stick with me for a little while. Is Dragon View any good? I've heard good things about it. It's different from this game. It strips away a lot of the RPG elements and kind of replaces it with like a beat 'em up style combat. So it's a different style. And of course, it's exclusively developed and published by Kemco Saika with no influence from the original developers. So it's kind of its own little beast. Yeah, the Lightspeed Moat Sharks, the Panther Heads, just so much good stuff. The music is incredible. Anyway, I don't really have much else to say. I like this game. I'm happy I played it. Everyone should play it. An excellent piece of video game history. The first RPG released for Super Nintendo. Very fun. Very good stuff. Oh, different musical composer. Oh, that's a little sad, but okay. I believe Dragon View has its own button to press to blow a horn. That's all I remember about the game. Duke Donuts streamed Dragon View. It was a couple of years ago now. And I remember watching bits and pieces of his playthrough. And like the A button just blows your horn. It's like, yes, this is the only game with a dedicated blow horn button. That's all I remember about it. So I'm excited for it. Hey, Hunting Treasure, Wall of Beef. Yeah. Short one today. I knew I was right at the end when I ended stream yesterday, but I ran out of time, so. Just finished it. And I'm actually gonna probably end stream here. I don't have any other games lined up. I'm not fully prepared to dive into Romancing Saga 2. So yeah, that Romancing Saga 2 is gonna be the next game I play. I'm really excited for it. I don't know anything about Romancing Saga 2, which just fills me with the greatest anticipation, full of excitement. I cannot wait to play it. I'm playing the Steam version. I already own it on Steam. That's how I'm going to be playing it, which to my understanding is a port of the mobile remake, I think. Let me check. Let's see if I wrote this down. Get rid of that. No. Those are Game Boy games. There we go. Romancing Saga 2 released late 1993, so this is still a fairly early Super Famicom release. Play as an emperor, empress of a kingdom, and your heirs. Further expands upon the mechanics of the first Romancing Saga, adding slight simulation aspects, multiple generations. I don't know how accurate my summary is. I just kind of briefly skimmed through a Wikipedia article and then summarized it. Super Famicom only till an iOS remake was released worldwide in 2016, which has since been ported to all modern systems. So that right there is literally all I know about the game. I'm really excited for it. I love going into things totally blind with my expectations unrealistically high, and then I force myself to meet those expectations. What made me decide to play the Saga games anyway? Just curiosity. I haven't really streamed much RPGs at all on this channel, but I'm obviously a big fan of RPGs. Um, a lot of time I've spent a lot of time off stream playing through Final Fantasy games, especially this year in particular. Like I played through this year alone Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, the After Years, 5, 6, 7, Dirge of Cerberus, Crisis Core, 8, 9, 10, Chocobo Dungeon 2, Final Fantasy Tactics. I think that's all of them. I think those are the ones I played. I played through a significant portion of Final Fantasy games. Granted, I've played a lot of them before. It was just kind of when it gets really busy at work. I don't have the energy to go on stream and broadcast something. I just like to relax and just chill out with a nice, relaxing game that I'm familiar with. And Final Fantasy fits the bill perfectly. I like Final Fantasy 2, but the Final Fantasy 2 I played was the Game Boy Advance version. I didn't play the original Famicom, which I still have never played the Famicom version of FF2. I want to someday. The Game Boy Advance versions, it's easy. They simplify and streamline it. But playing through the Final Fantasy series got me interested in other Square titles, and then it eventually just dawned on me like, oh, Final Fantasy Square's flagship series, but Saga's always been there as well. Like almost as early as the first Final Fantasy, they made Makai Toshi Saga, just like a couple years after. And there's always consistently been those two series running parallel with each other, but they're wildly different games. And so, I'm just curious. It's like, you know what? I prefer to do blind playthroughs on stream. I haven't played hardly any Saga games, so let's stream them all. that's the extent of my thought process. Yeah, I'm excited. So we're gonna start that Friday. That's the tentative plan. I'd say 75-80% chance Friday. If not Friday, then definitely Saturday morning. Probably Friday. And there's still so many games. Saga 2, Saga 3, Romancing Saga 3 again, I know nothing about. besides what's written there. Oops. And then the 2 PlayStation games. I've played a little bit of Saga Frontier many years ago. That's it. I haven't touched Saga Frontier 2. Unlimited Saga, I'm excited for. The PlayStation 2 remake, Minstrel Song, which I'm considering its own separate game because it has different mechanics than the original version. So I'll be playing through that one. Plus, that'll give me an opportunity to maybe explore the good path of the game and not just go full evil. And then Scarlet Grace. Ambitions. Which, again, I know nothing about, so I'm very excited for all of these. There's timeline. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll be starting on the 5th one, so about halfway through. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. It's been fun. It's time to end it. I shall be back in a couple days' time. Probably after Romancing Saga 2. I know I'm getting ahead of myself because it's likely going to be another 30 hours or so. But after Romancing Saga 2, I'll potentially play Dragon View and maybe another Super Nintendo game. We'll see. We'll see how I feel at the time. So yeah, thank you for watching again for the 4th time. Take care, everybody. Gonna send you guys over to the one and only Macaw45. Doing an early stream today. Playing more mobile games, as he does. Take care. Adios. Till next time. Bye-bye. See you later. Finn.